morning. We just pulled out 6:52, heading towards Wakini, Kansas. We got about an 8-hour drive, but look at that sunrise. Wow. So we just left a little while ago, 7:02. We got 304 miles for this leg of the road, or this leg of the trip, excuse me. We had to break it up because our navigation wanted to take us through Denver, and we wanted to skip Denver, so we are going to Ogalla, Nebraska, and we're going to fuel up there, and then we're going to carry on to Wakini, Kansas. I don't think there's going to be much to see today. Right now the sun's coming up. It's beautiful sunrise, but it's not really showing up on camera. There's nothing out here but fields. I don't know if they're even fields, but it's just flat. We're just going. Should be about an 8-hour drive. I don't know if that's counting the hour because we're changing time zones, so it could be 7, but probably 8 with 2 stops. At least 1 fuel stop, and then we'll probably fill up once we hit Wakini. So it should be a pretty uneventful day, really. If there's anything going on, I'll film it. If not, maybe I'll just pop in and out talking when I get a chance. So we're going to Oklahoma. We're coming. This truck sounds so good when it downshifts. We're crawling a hill right now. Just shifted to 8th. It sounds really good when it shifts to 6th, pulling the big hills. But watching the videos back, I noticed that you can hear it when my truck downshifts. I love this truck. Oh, it just downshifted to 6th. That sounds so good. Happy guy right here. Sounds so good. I don't know if it's going to show up on video, but what are these random fences in the fields? Like, they're just incomplete. They're like 6 feet tall, and they make absolutely no sense. So when I worked at the airport, they put up barriers. The birds would not land because they couldn't see the predators. So is it to keep predators to where the predators can't see the cattle, or is it to stop wind? Man, I hope these things are showing up. Like, what are these things? If anybody knows, put it down in the comments. We're in Wyoming, west of Laramie, but I've seen them the whole way. I don't know what they are. Maybe I can zoom in. I don't know. Put it in the comments if you know what they're for. We're still west of Laramie, but there is nothing out here. I am guessing the people that own these fields own thousands and thousands of acres. Impressive. Well, Beth rolled 2,000 miles on a new Telluride, and then about 100 miles after that, she got hit by a rock from a semi, cracked her windshield, and it's been traveling now. It's started out as like 1 inch, then it went to 2, 3, now it's an 8-inch crack. Then she got hit again in the windshield about 10 minutes ago, and now it's 2 cracks, 1 crack, and then 1 rock chip. And then I got hit by a rock, but mine looks okay. So we're west of Cheyenne, Wyoming. I don't know how far. When we got up this morning and we were eating breakfast at the hotel, they said that there was a fog advisory this direction, and they are completely accurate. I don't know if you can see it through the side window of my truck, but it's definitely foggy. We are down to 54 miles an hour, and visibility is not very far. So I believe this will stay like this for quite a while. According to the map or the news, and I looked it up on WeatherWise, and it was pretty much all of lower Wyoming, well, from where we're at to the border, and then into Nebraska as well. So I'm hoping the sun comes up a little bit more, cooks this off. We just passed a bunch of windmills before we got into the fog. None of them were turning, so I don't know if they were just all off or there's just zero wind. I'm guessing there's zero wind. I don't see any plants moving, but we're just traveling safe and whatever. Doesn't matter how long it takes us to get there. Anyways, now we got to get her window fixed. Got to get it replaced. I don't know how much that's going to cost us. Hopefully insurance covers it. A bummer. She's sad, and I'm sad for her. Brand new car. I just rolled 11,100 miles, so it is what it is. Goodbye, Wyoming. Hello, Nebraska. And there's nothing out here. And we're still in
I-80 East.
I don't know what that was all about, but there's nothing out here. Plus, we're still foggy. It's up above us, so it's not impeding our travel at all. It was there for probably 40 miles. We had to kick it down to as slow as 55, 60, but there's nothing out here. Just fields, and we probably went through 10 miles of construction where we were on the other side of the freeway or the interstate. There's nothing out here to film. Sorry, it's Nebraska. I mean, there's nothing but fields. We're just traveling along. We got 125 miles left to our fuel stop, pit stop in Ogallala, Ogallala, O-G-A-L-L-A-L-A, Ogallala, I don't know. Nothing out here, but we're in Nebraska, first time in Nebraska. I've been in Wyoming before, but generally I went to Jackson, or when I went, it was Jackson Hole, but now it's Jackson, but it'll always be Jackson Hole to me. So I never really went anywhere else in Wyoming. I did go to Yellowstone, but yeah, there's nothing out here. Nothing. It was boring. 75, 80 miles an hour. Nothing. But rolling hills and rolling fields. Welcome to Nebraska. Roush wanted to tell you too, can we get a navigation update, please?
Navigation update. Seems the fog is lifting, but also still hanging around. We are exactly 99.9 miles away from our exit, where we will be pit stopping to refuel and continue our journey for the day. I am showing an estimated time of arrival as 11:08 a.m. Mountain Time. That is 11:08 a.m. Mountain Time. And again, exactly 100 miles to our destination. Now 99.4 miles to our exit. I'm also showing an outside temperature of 56 degrees, but that should be warming up as well. Please enjoy your journey.
I got 423 miles on my tank. How are we looking?
Wowzers! I have 192 miles left to empty.
Oh, jeez. Copy that. I just gotta squeeze her a little bit for that big fuel tank that I got, but anyways, there you go. She's such a character. Fog finally lifted. We are coming up on Chapel, Nebraska. This is probably the most boring drive I've ever done. With the fog, there's just like we couldn't see that far off the freeway. And then it's just straight. You don't even turn your steering wheel for 50 miles. And turn it 1 degree and drive another 50 miles. It's neat. It's different. like anything I've ever seen before. Stopped for fuel in Ogallala, and now we're on Northeast 23rd, like a single lane highway, cornfields on both sides. I think we're just kind of staying off interstate till we get to our destination. Should be pretty interesting. We're about 10 miles south of Grant, Nebraska. It is flat out here. We're on Highway 61 right now. Then we're going to turn off and hit US 6. So we're driving through Nebraska. We're Palisades, Nebraska. Got a little bit of a sprinkle, which is kind of nice. It's cleaning off our windshields. We're driving east, and we got some lightning ahead of us. Not too bad, just a little bit. There's nothing to show out here. If I filmed one field, I filmed 1,000 fields. We're on like a 2-lane highway, which isn't the greatest, to be honest. It's not horrible, but it's not the best. But it's kind of cool to see the fields and the houses and stuff. See, we just crossed over into Central Time. So it's 1:50 now. We're supposed to arrive at 4:10. I think we left at like 6:50, so I don't know how long that is. Do some math, 9 hours. We minus off the time change. Pretty uneventful, really. Just flat. Unbelievably flat. There's a few hills, like over there, maybe 300 feet high, maybe. There's nothing out here. Sorry, this video is probably a little boring, but it's boring. So I'll give you an idea of what I mean by flat. Nothing. The craziest way to get where we're going. We're driving on a dam, so there's water and then nothing. Water. This is the way that navigation is telling us to go. This is wild. There was lightning over there. Well, I mean, it's cool, that's for sure. Definitely cool. Different. Crazy. House down there. Alrighty, I guess.
Entering Rollins County back there. Oh, it says it again right here, Rollins County line.
Welcome to Kansas. 1-lane road ahead. Carrying on, we're in Kansas. Goodbye, Nebraska. Well, I'm not quite in Kansas. I'm feet away from Kansas, but we'll call it good enough. 86 degrees outside. Oh, that's nice. Kansas might be flatter than Nebraska. It's nuts. I can see now, like, if there's a tornado, it doesn't hit anything. Because there's just nothing out here. One little house sporadically placed. Degrees though. Well, we made it to Waukegan, Kansas. It's kind of a small little dumpy kind of town. It was a rough day.
It was a rough day.
Beth got a busted windshield. It's okay. We'll replace it.
Big rigs.
It was a hard day with fog and for 2 hours.
But God is good.
But we made it. We're safe. We're going to get some rest and pull out of here and make it to Oklahoma tomorrow.